just about set to go. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, it's Miles Michaelis. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 3.
1 strike.
One down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Left field, Burleson. And it's caught for the out. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
And now here is Michael Garcia. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Next pitch is outside. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down. 1-2-3. Royals bats are quiet there. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starting pitcher, Noah Cameron. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. Some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. The 2-1. This one smoked out to left. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Missed with a changeup. The count now 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at second. Out to short. Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Wilson Contreras.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me This guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
And a count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Nootbaar, the runner at second with one away. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Check swing, called strike. Two outs and one in scoring position. Ground ball left side. And he can't come up with it.
We all know that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
The battle for Missouri rolls on. Here's Mark Canha.
Mark Canha.
That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Runner.
First offering, runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, safe.
2 strikes.
And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Man at second.
Count full.
Jack Caglione in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, right fielder, number 14.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jack Caglione, the next to hit. Pitch misses there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line drive. And that's just foul. Second inning here, no score. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Drew Waters stands in. And that's a little bit high. Hard hit left side. Arenado to first in time. That ends the frame. Royals leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
So now it's Nolan
St.
Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And a foul ball. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the left fielder, Alec Burleson. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
2.
The other way. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting ninth, catcher, Pedro.
So up next, Pedro Pajes.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
The 2-1. That's towards center. Isbell on the move. And that ends the inning. The Cards leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And here is Michael Massey. Pitch misses. 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. Donovan sends it to first, and one away in the top of the third.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. And a bunt towards third. And it goes just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Jonathan India at the plate. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now the number 2 hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. And that's down and away. India off of first with 2 away. Headed towards the corner. Delayed towards the line. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Runner takes off. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar.
Sneaks through, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So digging in, Mason Wynn. Cut on and lifted in the air, Isbell. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
And now, Brendan Donovan.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And a count 1-2. Man at first, 1 away.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Foul ball there. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And there's ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
And now it's Ivan Herrera.
Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andrew Hoffman getting loose out there. Cruz, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
So digging in, Michael Garcia. His home and away splits there.
City, third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Way high.
That's upstairs.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now the first baseman, Mark Canha. 1 down, base is empty. Out towards right center field. Nootbaar on the move. He's got it. 2 away down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 2 outs. Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. To his knee. The throw. It's there. And that's a great play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Now pitching for Kansas
Welcome back,
City.
and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the
54.
bottom of the 4th. Andrew Hoffman. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Leading
Here's
off
Nolan
for St.
Arenado.
Louis, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. And the potential go-ahead run stops at second base.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Alec Burleson getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now it's Ryan Vilade. That one out to right. And that's a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Now batting, catcher,
Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals.
Pajes.
Burrow Carlson, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that one fouled off. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Lars Nootbaar will hit next. Here's a 1-1. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. And we're back. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jack Caglione. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out towards left center. Nootbaar on the move to the alley. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Royals, left fielder Drew Waters.
Drew Waters digs in now. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Not in time. He legs it out.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
One down. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, 3 pitches, down, fastball up, swinging, boom.
Now
It's like learning a chord progression, getting those strums right, man. So many pitchers prefer working north-south these days compared to the east-west, and that was a great example right there.
So it's their last chance in this one. Digging in, Kyle Isbell. Michaelis checks over to first, and he's back.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The Royals down to their final strike. Strike 3, got him swinging. and that is the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this.